Hi, I need to make this video all over again because not only do I don't know how to edit, I don't know even where to begin. I could use some tutoring. Maybe I should do that on Google. Anyways, what I was saying is I finished my 11th class out of 12. I have one more to go. I'm very excited about that. The people there said that I'm doing a really good job, that I'm working hard, and not to get anxious about the 10%, that probably within a week, the bariatric center is going to call me to set up an appointment with a surgeon. And then it seems like once you have an appointment with the surgeon, it could be up to 6 weeks to schedule your surgery. So I may go to the surgeon and he may say, I want you to lose another blah, blah amount of pounds. And I'm going to have to do that if I want to get this done. And like I said in my prior video, I'm going to do whatever it takes. And that means no carbs and no sugar for me as a diabetic. That's like poison for me. And that's what I gravitate towards. I gravitate towards the dark side, towards poison. So anyways, some people were talking in class other than myself, and I was thrilled because I could hear other people's stories. And this one guy who shall remain nameless said that he had gone through all the classes and was already on the operating table and was ready to go in, and he changed his mind the last minute. And another guy said that he had the lap band several years ago and now he's going through the program again because I think he wants to have some kind of a surgery instead of the lap band. So he has to go through all of this as well. So what I'm trying to say is not only do you have to be physically prepared and pass all the tests, you have to really be mentally ready for what you're getting yourself into, and good or bad, because there's always going to be consequences for something that you do to your body. And I'm really concerned about the hair loss, which the dietitian said is going to happen whenever you lose a lot of weight. And for me, that's a big deal because I don't have that much hair to begin with. And as you get older, I'm just cleaning under my toaster here. As you get older, your hair starts to leave you anyways. So you know what? I'm not going to worry about it because protein is not a problem for me. Taking my vitamins is not a problem for me. Drinking water, I'm going to have to make a conscientious effort. And exercising, I'm going to have to make a conscientious effort. But I think I can handle the rest. I think a lot of this is a game in mental, it's all mental. And yeah, you got to put in the work, but it all starts here and it ends here. And I wish I could change the parts of my brain that need to be changed, but I'm going to be learning how to work on my brain. And I think that's the only way that I'm going to overcome this huge obstacle is by just turning things around, looking at the positive, not having expectations not being met, and just having a good attitude about it. And like a lot of people say, I'm blessed just to have this procedure done. I mean, a lot of people wish they could do it and they can't afford to do it. And I am one of the lucky ones. Well, I've been wanting to do this surgery for many, many years. But I went to a private doctor, and this was like maybe 10 years ago, and he wanted like $18,000 to $20,000 to do the procedure. I forgot which one. And my husband said it was too much money. But now that Kaiser has this bariatric program for the last 5 years, now it's really convenient for me and a great opportunity. And that's how I'm going to look at this. as the greatest opportunity that I can have. And I want to be healthy for my family. I want to be healthy for myself. And I am feeling better since this whole thing began. And I encourage people to look into this process and to not be afraid. I was very afraid, and making these videos helped. And now I'm not afraid to have the surgery. I'm like excited about it. I am not scared. I feel like this is the best thing I can do for my health, because if I just leave things the way they are, things are just going to get more complicated and more difficult for me as a diabetic. So if I can postpone, what I'm trying to do is postpone the damage for as long as possible. And that's what this surgery is going to help me do. So I think I'm a good candidate, and I'm prepared psychologically for it. I've been really working on this. It's been like my obsession. And I'm very happy that this has come into my life at this point in time, because I'm in the middle of a big lawsuit against the school district that I used to work for. So, and that has taken over my life too. But if I can come out in the end being healthier and winning in some kind of way, then all the suffering has been worth it. Okay, so I have one more class to go. In terms of my weight, it has stayed the same from last week, which I am thrilled, because I got my period. I'm 2 weeks late and I got my period, and I'm like, it's like with a guy. If you are expecting to meet someone, it's not going to happen. And when you completely put it out of your mind and you don't even think about it, and you've kind of even let it go and just say, okay, I'm never getting my period anymore. I'm officially starting menopause. And I was definitely okay with that. And then all of a sudden last night, I go to the bathroom and surprise. So I think it's a little easier getting your period than meeting a great guy. But the point is get it out of your head, and you can meet all these wonderful people just by doing what you're doing. So, it's just like meeting a guy is like getting your period. Isn't that the weirdest analogy you've ever heard? All right, this has gone long enough, and again, I have one more class left, and they're going to have someone who's had the surgery done, and we're going to be able to ask questions, and we're going to see if they're still alive and how they're doing, and I think it's going to be fun. And I kind of like the class when it's smaller, because people are more willing to share, and I think when people share their stories, it's like 100 times better, because I know my story. I want to hear other people's stories. And I'm just yakking away today. Okay, all right, everyone. So next week I will be reporting back, and I will be making videos on topics that come up to me that I think that are important to share. And everyone have a great weekend. Martin Luther King weekend this weekend. And it's very hot in LA. So I have to go water my plants. Bye.